nabbit, I hit the end button too early. I bet you that thing stopped at 21:59. Anyway, so, hi. It's Monday, February 13th, 2023. This is part 3 of the drive home from work. At the very end of the second part of this episode, or part of this day's videos, what we call part 2, I was talking about running out of gas. So, me and my wife are doing some things this weekend. We were getting into her car. I think we had to pick up some stuff at Walmart, hamper. Like, we end up buying a lot more stuff than we go there for. We went there for a hamper. We came home with aisle 6. So we're going out, we're getting into her car, and she mentions that she needs gas. And I said, I need gas too. But we weren't getting into my car, so it didn't really matter. I knew I needed gas because I think I had mentioned, I don't know how I needed. I knew I needed gas on Friday on my way home, but I had enough to get home, and I broke the cardinal rule where, if you don't have enough to get to work the next day, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if I knew that. Like, I knew in the morning that it was going to be close when I got home, but I wasn't really paying attention on my ride home. But I knew, I don't think I knew how much gas I had. I knew I was low. I knew I was probably under 70 miles till empty, but it's like 75 miles to get to work or something like that. So, not quite enough gas to get to work. So anyway, I'm driving to work this morning, and I make my 3 videos while I'm going, 3 22-minute videos, and I end the last video, and I was, debating whether or not to do a 4th one. I decided not to, and at one point, I'm looking down, and I don't know where the light is. I think I might have adjusted the steering wheel so it's in line with the low on gas light. I don't know, but it wasn't registering with me because it had already dinged, I guess, Friday when I came home. So anyway, I knew I needed gas on Saturday or Sunday when we went out shopping, but for some reason on Monday morning, today, when I was going to work, it didn't occur to me to stop for gas. I just went to work. Well, I finished my 3rd 22-minute video, and I'm looking at my dashboard, and I'm seeing the gas gauge, and I'm seeing it's below E. It's well below E. And I start hitting the thing on my steering wheel to bring up the thing. And when it's less than 30 miles till empty, all I get is 3 dashes. I was literally on fumes. But fortunately, I was like a block away from of course I caught the red light, but I was a block away from from a Wawa. So I get into the Wawa, I don't run out of gas, I pull in, and now I'm curious as to how big my gas tank is, because it took over 18 gallons of gas. This is the most I've ever put in my car. I had to be on fumes. I think it's an 18.5 gallon tank, which means I had like a half a gallon of gas in the car, which translates into a few miles. I don't know how that works. I don't know how much of the gas tank, how much of the gas in the tank can't be reached. I don't know if there's one of those things where there's the siphon tube, it's up above the very base, so it's an 18.5 gallon tank, but you only have access to 18 gallons. But I am going to look that up when I get home. You can look it up now, and you can find out how close was I to being stranded. But yeah, it was it was fortunate I was so close to a Wawa because I didn't have a lot of time to panic. So it hadn't fully washed over me. I had this happen once before. Had this happen to me once before, and same situation. I made it to the gas station, but I had to call my wife because I was on my way to work, and I think it was, I don't think it was my car, and that was part of the problem. It's one of those gas-electric hybrids, and I don't know what happened. But anyway, I'm an idiot, and I let it get way too low. I got off the highway. I'm looking for gas. Oh, that's right, twice. So yeah, once in the gas-electric hybrid, because I wasn't... What the fuck is this noise? So there's This is the exact spot I was telling you guys about before. I'm getting off of 422 to 100, and this happens all the time. So you'll get off, and then you have to look like this behind you to see if anyone's coming down 100. And what'll happen is you'll either go or you won't. And depending on the timing, the person behind you is going to do the same thing. They're going to pull up to you. They're going to see you move. They're going to look back. They're going to see that there's an opening. They're going to hit the gas, and they're going to plow right into you, because what they consider an opening, you don't. And you get freaking rear-ended. And it just keeps happening here. They've got to change this. They got to redesign this off-ramp. It's tough because there's not a lot of room to work with, and the off-ramp goes directly onto a bridge. So you've got a very short period to merge into traffic. But yeah, so they've got to, I think they literally have to put a stop sign at a point back, like maybe 30 yards from the end, so that like only one person goes through here at a time, because this is just going to keep happening because of what you have to do. You have because you're coming around a curve, you can't even use your mirrors. You have to look back over your shoulder to see if someone's coming. I mean, the obvious thing to do is be cautious, but I mean, it happens so often. This has happened to me and my wife at this off ramp. People just keep slamming into each other because they're not paying attention. They think the person in front of them kept going, but they didn't. Pardon me, I have to concentrate so I don't slam into somebody. Oh, yeah. That is exactly what happened. So, yeah, anyway, that happens all the time at that intersection. I've got to remember to go to Wendy's. Like, to the point where if they can't redesign it, I would like to have a red light there, meaning that it's red while there's someone in the box, like there's a box area, like some kind of sensor, because it just keeps happening. People aren't going to stop crashing into each other there. It's a bad layout. It's just the timing. It's just going to keep causing that to happen. Like it's not even necessarily bad drivers. It's like people that, like, as they get there, the person in front of them looks like they're going, but all they're doing is they're pulling up in that little bit of a stretch to look to see what's behind them, and then the person behind them is either just hitting the gas while they look back to make sure it's clear, and even if it's not, you sometimes get an accident because the person that you thought was moving just moved up a little bit and stopped to look, and then slammo! I think I beat that to death. You get the point. It's annoying to see it happen every day. Like it's not happening every day. Maybe it is happening every day. It happens a lot. Like I said, it's happened to me, and I see debris there every day. Like, just horribly designed intersection. It's not an intersection. I don't know what we call that, where exit comes to the street. Whatevs. So Wendy's. I'm going to be tempted to get something for myself from Wendy's. But I won't. Just thinking about those burgers, though. Yum, yum, yum. For years, I always complained that McDonald's food, and I don't eat McDonald's very often. One of the reasons is because when I eat their food, like their burgers and fries, it's delicious, but I always have a stomach ache every time. Like, their breakfasts are fine, the pancake sausage. I don't use their syrup because it's just corn syrup. But their breakfast sandwiches, all that stuff, no problem at all. But their dinners, like their burgers and fries and stuff like that, although they're good, I would eat them. I always get a stomach ache, and I don't do it anymore. I risked it, and I get a stomach ache, and then I get the thing that's associated with a stomach ache afterwards. So Wendy's, the point of me telling you the story, sometimes I start a story and I think I'm at the end. It's like, no, the reason I'm saying this is because I eat at Wendy's. Like, that's my go-to for fast food, is Wendy's. Not that I go there a ton, but like I said, if I have to go out for fast food because I'm suddenly hungry and I didn't pack a lunch, I'm going across the street to Wendy's. And recently, the same thing started happening with them. Their food has started giving me a stomach ache. I don't know that they've done anything different with their food. I think I'm just getting old, and my tolerance for garbage is getting lower and lower. I'm not saying that Wendy's food is garbage, but it's probably garbage. It's fast food. I don't know what's happening here. Where am I? None of this looks right. Was I supposed to turn somewhere else? Yeah, still nothing's right. Nope. No idea what's going on. All right, just cut through this parking lot. There we go. That's better. So now I'm at the parking lot of Wendy's. What did they want? The chicken nuggets with the French fries and the sodas. What the hell did I get here? Italian mozzarella something. It was way too much food, whatever the hell it was. Was it the mozzarella chicken? I forget, it was crazy. I don't think I liked it. I think it might have been my fault. I think it was just too much food. Is it my radio? So the market was up today. I don't know if it finished up. Find out. Nothing going on here. Oh, he's moving. What the? Dow was up 376. S&P up 46. I don't have the NASDAQ on here, but I believe that was up as well. Ooh. Made me dizzy. I need new glasses. I can't see without my glasses. I can't see with my glasses, but it's really bad. I need to get to the doctor. I keep saying that and I'm not going, but I really need to get to the glasses doctor. Waiting my turn. So from sitting here, that McDonald's that I keep talking about with the sign that doesn't say McDonald's, it's just a big M over the red thing, it's right up there.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Hi, could I get 2 number 3s large with a Coke? And also, could I get a chocolate Frosty and a vanilla Frosty?
1 second. You said 2 number 3s?
Yeah, the 10-piece nugget meal.
And what did you say the drink was?
Coke.
And the sauce for the nugget?
I'm sorry?
The sauce for the nugget?
What are the choices?
Barbecue, sweet and sour, honey mustard, ranch, ketchup, and a good pepper ranch.
Could I get barbecue and honey mustard?
Alright, anything else?
And you got the 2 Frosties?
What kinds are they and what size?
Large chocolate and a large vanilla.
Alright, anything else?
That's it.
It'll be 27.28 is the first one down.
Okay, thank you. I don't even know if they like Frosties, but they're kids, so I figure if I get one chocolate, one vanilla, that way they can fight or just share or something.
You have the 2 Irish caramels and 2 Frosties?
Yes.
Alright, well, it's 27.28.
All right. You too. Thank you very much. This is exciting. It's like watching me go to 7-Eleven in the morning. Someone just sent me a message, but if I click on it, I'll lose you. And that'll make me sad. How can this be part 2? This isn't making any sense, really. This must be part 3. It's gotta be part 3. Part 1 took me to... I don't know. It all just blends together. Is this... Yeah, because I would have been trying to figure... Yeah, this must be part 3. Did I say part 3? I must have said part 3. Nuggets and fries. Nuggets and fries. Do you have a holder by any chance?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Ooh. Yeah, let's hope I don't. Let's hope I don't spill these. Do you do any of those weird things, like if you get a new car, you're like, nobody's allowed to eat in the car? Like, you know, no, then it's like, no liquids, no crumbly foods. After a while, you just like, people like just eating ice cream with their bare hands, like smearing it on the walls. It'd be quicker to go that way, but I don't really remember that way off the top of my head. This won't take much longer. That just killed the rest of the thing. So, what was I talking about? Oh, what I'm going to have for dinner. I made this goulash the other day with my wife, and that was really tasty. So there's lots of leftovers, and that's what I'm having for dinner. Ground beef, red sauce. What else is in it? Pasta, like the coily rotini, whatever it is. A bunch of spices. It turned out really good. I put some sliced up cherry tomatoes in there. Because I didn't have canned tomatoes. I'm surprised I'm out of canned tomatoes. I usually keep a reserve of all my chili fixins in the cupboard, and I'm out of diced tomatoes. So this is going to be a very anticlimactic ending. There's less than a minute to go. Really at the point where it wouldn't make any sense to start another one. If I were to start another video right now, it would probably be maybe 6 minutes long before I'd have